guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video is going to be on the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I've been so excited to try this foundation. I'm always looking for drugstore makeup, for drugstore's foundation, especially because I love when my skin is flawless. Obviously that's like one of the main things I look on my makeup when I do put makeup on. I hope this does that for us today. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. I also bought the primer. This is the primer, the Can't Stop Won't Stop matte primer. I've been on a hunt for drugstore mattifying primer, because I feel like every time I try a drugstore mattifying primer, it never mattifies my skin. So yeah, let's see if this one does that. I don't know, I haven't tried it. This is my first time, and let's see how it is. It's definitely like a silicone base, and it feels like very cooling on the top of my hand. Very weird feeling. But let's see, let's put it on this area here. I'm just gonna put it on the area where I usually get very oily, which is on my T-zone area. Not like super oily, but at the end of the day it just looks very nasty. You know what I mean? Like very oily. It's very sticky. I feel like if I keep rubbing it into my skin, it's gonna turn into little balls, because it is very sticky. And yeah, even on my skin I can definitely feel the cooling sensation that I was talking to you about. But it feels really nice. It dries the skin down, obviously, because it's a mattifying primer. But again, I never tried a primer like this that feel like this on my skin before. Like a very cooling sensation. It feels very good. What this foundation is supposed to do on your skin. So it says that it's a lightweight, waterproof and pigmented foundation. Professional makeups, Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage. It's a full coverage foundation. Hustles as hard as you do. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flowering tones that don't transfer, which that is awesome. Like, I am so proud of NYX. I am Alicia Ashley. If you don't know her, she is a beautiful makeup artist. She is a beautiful YouTuber that she has a little bit of a darker skin, and she collabed basically with NYX to come out with, you know, a good amount of shades that can fit a lot of skin tones and more deeper skin tones. So I really appreciate that, because you know, sometimes we don't realize how many people out there with darker skin tones cannot find their foundation, especially in drugstore's foundation. And sometimes, the majority of the time now, we see a lot of high-end brands with these like so small range of deeper skin tone foundation, which that sucks. But this is really great, and $15. I think this is going to be a really beautiful foundation. I mean, let's see if it's gonna be beautiful on my skin, because I am not like super dry, but I am also like combo. The center of my skin, which is my T-zone area, gets super oily throughout the day, and I like super oily, you know, like it gets really oily, you know. So let's see how this foundation works, because it says that it's a mattifying foundation, and it's supposed to be lightweight. This foundation is supposedly suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin types. So let's just leave it at that, and let's just get started, because I really want to put this foundation on. By the way, I love that it has a pump. Okay, you guys, so first of all, I really love the undertone of this foundation because I do have a very yellow undertone skin tone. Another thing is that this foundation is super drying on the skin. I mean, I can definitely feel it on my skin, obviously. Let me just blend this eyeshadow here because it's like transferring on my crease. Okay, you guys, so as of now my skin is looking good, but at the same time it feels very mattifying. It definitely is a matte foundation, just like the description said. It is a very matte foundation. I think this foundation is going to be great for very dry, for very oily skin. But this is how my skin is looking like. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that, but I can definitely say that it's very drying on my skin. I'm not used to like such a mattifying foundation on my skin, but this will do for now. Let's see how it's gonna work throughout the day and all that. I am very excited for that because sometimes you can't judge the foundation right away. You have to wait a little bit, you know, a little bit until it sets into your skin and all that, and it might get better. Well, I'm just gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay, you guys, so I am back with the final results. I'm going to zoom you in so that way you guys can see where I'm at. And this is how my skin is looking like. In my opinion, it looks flawless right now. I feel like my skin looks very matte, but at the same time, you know, because of the highlights, because of everything that is much more put together, you know what I mean, it looks much more prettier. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. And yeah, let's just get out of my face now. Okay, you guys, so this is it as of now. I will be checking up with you guys at the end of the night whenever I feel like it's enough hours for me to wear this foundation. And yeah, let's see how it's gonna work throughout the day. I'm very excited about this foundation, so I will see you later. Hey guys, so right now it's 12:30 a.m. I am very tired. I am definitely ready to take all this foundation off. I feel like it's been forever in my skin. I never, you know, wear a foundation for such a long time. I only do that if I do a foundation review and stuff like that. Okay, so without further ado, let me just zoom in for you guys so you guys can see this mess. Okay, so this is how my skin is looking like. It's definitely oily, mostly on this area right here, and also my forehead, as you guys can see, and my shin. It's breaking out really bad on my shin. At this time, we don't, you know, expect anything pretty. I feel like, because it's been like 10 hours. But anyways, you guys, my final thoughts about this foundation. yes, if you want to try it, go ahead and use it. But one thing that I am going to tell you, that if you have very dry skin, I don't really recommend this foundation for you, because at first, and in the first few hours is very mattifying. And I like that, because sometimes 1 hour or two gone by and my skin is looking at grease balls. In the center of my skin, I usually have more oil than this. When I think I'm in love with this primer already, and I know that the foundation had something to do, because it is mattifying as well. But yeah, if you have very dry skin, then if you really want to try this foundation and you have like really super dry skin, just drench your face in oil, because this is going to, you know, stick to all your dry patches, everything. So just letting you know, that's I think this foundation might be very good for those of you who has more of a oily skin type. Yeah, but I really like this foundation. I definitely am going to keep using it with my other foundations and all that. And this primer, this is a winner for me. So anyways, you guys, I will see you on my next video. Bye.